Hey guys, this is Eli with GameWisp, and this is GameWisp Plays Gone Home, and we are at episode 4 of our endeavor here. And to give you guys a quick recap of where we were and where we're going, we basically discovered that, Mom and Dad are gone, Sam's gone. We're getting fairly confident that Sam has run off with her lover friend Lonnie, who was joining JROTC. And then transitioning to the military, and in like June, and so it's feeling a lot like they ran off together, kind of did their commitments, kind of thing. The mom, in the meantime, has might be developing a fling with a park ranger. Goes by the name of Ranger Rick. So we might learn more about Ranger Rick and what's going on there. And the dad is just a terrible author, just terrible, and really bad. And so he's probably like, I'm hoping we find out he like turned to drink and just having a bad time. Cause that's gonna make this pretty colorful. But anyway, the marriage is falling apart. Sam is gone. It's all going to shit. So let's keep going and see where we wind up here, and we bang this thing out in a couple more episodes. So here we go. Gone Home. All right. So back to it. We are in the dining room. Now, in the last episode, scary. I busted up in here and we took a look at this closet. It was full of plates and linens and nothing important. So we are now examining the contents of this table. Here's the zine again. I'm assuming, yeah. I mean, they published this, which is cool. That's a cool thing for a couple high school kids to do. Yeah, here's some cool stuff. The Vatican. Good stuff. Yeah, so more from Katie's gallivanting around. Awesome. Bet I could never get that to work out again. Totally gonna leave it that way. What else is going on here? Really wish this said World's Greatest Dad or something else weird. So aside from that, this table's pretty bare. A lot of paperwork, and show me more about what it was. Letter. There's Carol. Yeah, so congratulating her on her promotion. I didn't mention that when we started. We found out in the last episode that the mom had been promoted to regional park ranger, and so I think that allowed her to spend more time with Ranger Rick. So we're going to see how that developed, I hope. Yeah, so this is the talking about the Earth, Wind, and Fire concert. Oh, that's a shame. So it almost seems like the mom's like looking and kind of hoping for this to happen, which hurts. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, so probably shouldn't just leave that in the house, right? I mean, where's old Terry hanging out looking at these letters, you know? I mean, anybody could just pick that up and see what's going on. More tissues. Another button. The gifts. Such a bad writer. He's just so bad. He should probably do something else. Alright, so here's a kitchen. And it looks like, pretty much what you expect a kitchen to look like, which is the great part about this game, by the way. Houses look like they're supposed to. Oh man, this place got destroyed. All right, Margaret to Mr. Richard Morris Pattermarch. So it looks like Ranger Rick got married. Random foods. I don't really care about that. Pizzas. Bethel Road. Alright, working. So Sam also had a job, it seems. It's really ridiculous that I can just open a dishwasher and look at everything inside of it. Because one of these developers spent like probably at least a day, you know, coding up the dishwasher mechanics. So really interesting that they would go to that length to make this kitchen feel realistic. I think all the moving parts in a kitchen would just make me groan if I was developing a game and the producer was like, "We need a fully functional kitchen. Get on it." So, I mean, really, it's just kind of looking like this place got wrecked. Yeah, so she took the job, which doesn't really surprise me. Right? How could you not? Random binders, don't really care about those. What's this? So it looks like Rick's wedding was here, and they had written it down, but instead they scheduled an anniversary trip for the early part of June. Yeah, so what's this? Katie comes home this month. So they didn't really know when I was coming home, I guess. Creepy. Just a creepy mudroom. Yeah, so Unknown Dimension, we saw a bookmark from the master bedroom, or a card or something, I can't remember. Yeah, so it looks like this particular publishing house is maybe interested in taking our dad's work, which is good because he was probably getting real depressed. So hopefully he saw them up on that. Oh yeah, look at that. An Unknown Dimension literature discovery. So see, he did take it. So good. So he kept writing. That's good. I don't feel so bad for him now. Maybe things are looking up. That's what I want to know. Which we saw. There was some pizza downstairs or whatever. Yeah, so that kind of settles the mystery, right? Because isn't it June 6th, I think, or something? In either case, it looks like Mom and Dad are gone, celebrating their anniversary. So that's like a happy ending for us, right? I mean, things were rough, but they appear to have gotten better. So that's good. It's good that was a thing that happened. Anything worth having in here? No, just a bunch of junk. Missed this. what's going on here. Huh. So this is like, I think the origin, I wish there was a date on it, but the origin of Captain Allegra, I guess, and it looks like it started with Daniel, who was the creepy weird kid from the old neighborhood, so kind of interesting.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
That's still kind of sad, right? Anyway, we found a mixtape during that whole scenario, so let's hear a little bit more of the angry mid-90s punk rock just to say we did it. Kind of feeling that a little bit. That's a little better. Alright, so here we are in the bathroom. It goes back to the mom's cooking class, I think. Sound is weird in this house. Travels very oddly. Laundry room. Yeah, so just more kind of stuff. I don't know, this room, like, I don't know, this part of the house feels almost fillery to an extent. Like, I'm not entirely sure why I'm here. Perhaps I'm just missing like every single secret thing or something. Yeah, so it looks like he got back to writing again. So cool. Happy ending for the dad too. Apparently he's not as terrible at writing as we first thought. That's good to know. So it looks like he's got a manuscript going. Couples counseling retreat. So that's where they went. So they're working on stuff. Good to know. Twice you saved the president's life. Really? Who does that? Nobody does that. It's not even like Tom Clancy novels. People do that twice. The life you save this time will be your own. Cryptic. Secret door to the stairs.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And and I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Damn. That hurts, man. That's some deep stuff. It's sad to see that end, you know. Going away show, June 3rd.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Oh. Right in the feels, guys. Right in the feels. Wow. That's some deep stuff. Hard stuff. That hurts. Hurts to listen to that. So we're going to, I think, surely what has to be like the last secret room or whatever. I'm hoping we'll get like a key or whatever to the attic. What? Yeah, there's the attic key.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Yeah, so, you know, this obviously comes to a head, you know, at the attic, right? I mean, that's the only way it can. Man, so they had a little seance for Oscar. Who cares, right? I mean, look, we're going to the attic. We're going to see how this thing ends. We don't really care about Oscar, you know, unless he's like, his mangled corpse is up here ready to eat our face off. We don't really care. We're ready to see what's going on up here and, like, let's, like, solve this freaking mystery, man. Alright. What's this? Oh, God. Just cried there. There's tears on it, man. Heavy.
Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us. And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
So we saw it coming, right? But, like, that one still got me. That's like, wow. I mean, I just gotta say, I gotta take a moment. Like, the voice acting is incredible. Like, just like the optimism, right, and the happiness in that last call, and before that, the like crushing sadness and depression, right, and the way the actress is just able to like convey that simply. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Here's the journal.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love, Sam.
I'm just going to talk over the credits. I feel like you see the names of people in this game because, you know, we basically shot, 5 episodes here, like half an hour apiece. You know, we're talking like 2.5, 3 hours tops. And this is like, for a game that is so minimal in mechanics and playthrough, like, it's very vibrant. And it's one of those things I think you need to see through. I'm hoping that, you know, I didn't ruin this Let's Play for you, right? Or ruin the game for you for this Let's Play. The game is awesome. But it's just, I think it's something everybody needs to play. Probably like, go play it with your significant. You know, set it from the computer, play it together. Like, you know, Course of Blinds, take it easy. Just really work through it. Because that is something. Man, that'll get you. Even if you feel the outcome, or what, you know, what happened between Lonnie and Sam. But you're just not intimidated. So, definitely take your time and experience it. It's very excellent game. Proof that you can do so much with so little. I mean, sure the environment's beautiful, you know, the sound is very ambient, but like, she can just do so much with so little. It's a testament to the independent game. What's going on in the game? You don't love the game, you don't have a say. Like, play it right. It's great. So anyway, I'm gonna let the credits go. I'm gonna get out of here. If I had to rate this game, I would rate it very good. It's fun, it's time, very emotional. So give it a shot. I hope you like it. I hope you like this GameWisp play. We got some more coming. Not sure what I'll be playing next, but I know others on the GameWisp team are definitely working through some stuff right now. So keep an eye out for some content. As always, check out GameWisp if you've never heard of it. You know what the hell that is. You can find us at www.gamewisp.com. So come hang out with us. It's a good time. See you guys later. Bye.